Here is my topic: the use of transcendentalism in the Walt Whitman song of myself. First, let me introduce that what is a transcendentalism. Here is my slide that what is a transcendentalism. Transcendentalism means it's all about the spirituality, and it's one of the philosophy that began in the mid 19th century. And there are some of the members like Ralph Waldo Emerson, Henry David Thoreau, and also it's centered around the belief that spirituality cannot be achieved through reason and rationalism, but it's dependent on self-reflection and intuition. And here is, in other words, uh, some transcendentalists believe that what is a spirituality? Is it something you can explain? It is something you feel. A transcendentalist would argue that going for a walk in a beautiful place would be much more spiritual experience than reading a religious text. And also, here is Waldo Emerson says that great men are they who see the spiritual stronger than any material force that thoughts rule the world. And in this slide, there are some major transcendentalist values like individualism, idealism, and divinity of nature. So first, we see that what is the individualism. Perhaps the most important transcendentalist values is individualism. They saw that individualism is a pure, and they believe that society and institution corrupt this purity. And also, transcendentalists highly valued the concept of thinking for oneself, and believe that people were best when they were independent and could think for themselves. And here's idealism. Idealism says that the focus on idealism is come from the Romanticism, and a slightly earlier movement. Instead of valuing logic and learn knowledge as many educated people at the time they did. And also, transcendentalists placed great importance to the idealism. And also, third one is the divinity of nature. Transcendentalists didn't believe in organized religion, but they were very spiritual. And here is who was Walter Whitman. He was an American poet, essayist, journalist, and a humanist. And he was a part of a transition between transcendentalism and realism, and also incorporating both views in his work. Whitman is among the most influential poets in the American canon, often called the father of free verse. Here is some basic introduction about Song of Myself. It's one of the longest poem and also written in leaves of grass, and it has 52 chapters. But today I would like to introduce one chapter which I have found. And my Song of Myself is a poem which attempts to liberate both the poet written from the restriction of convention by truly exploring the emphasized transcendentalist belief of a common soul or spiritual state, known only in individual intuition, which encompasses and goes beyond. And here is a poem, Song of Myself by Walt Whitman. It's one of the one chapter, and also it's divided in 52 chapters, so it's very long poem. And here is I celebrate myself and sing myself, and what I assume, you shall assume. For every atom belongs to me as good belongs to you. I laugh and invite my soul. I lean and laugh at my ease, observing a sphere of summer grass. In this stanza, poets portray that we are equal, and what I shall achieve, you shall achieve. And also what I think, you can think, and you have to think that what I think. And also, poet says that I go always one place to another place and and also see myself. So here we can see that the idea of transcendentalism is connected with some poets' intuition, and another is my tongue. Every atom of my blood from this soil, this air, born there of parents, born here from parents the same, and their parents the same. I I know 37 years old in perfect health begin, hoping to seize, not till the death. So in this stanza, poet speak about his relation with his family, and also his land, and also he wants to, and also he wants to die at the same place in America, which he was living. And and also creeds and school in the ambience, written back while suffice at what they are, but never forgotten. I harbor for a good or bad. I permit to speak at every hazard, nature without check, with original energy. So in this, poet wants to remove the religion, but he can't, and also he has a support to nature, and so he believes in nature, and he has a strength of he is he has a strength of adventures, man. So this was my remarks regarding the. I have tried to connect the transcendentalism in a poem song of myself. And transcendentalism means it's all about spirituality. So I have connect this point. Also, thank you. And this was my remarks that I have given, and here is my citation.